What's up, Zack Oates here, author, entrepreneur, and customer relationship guru. Welcome to Give an Ovation, growth strategies for restaurants and retailers, where we find industry leaders to share their secrets to grow your business. This podcast is sponsored by Ovation, a customer experience and marketing platform that gets you more reviews, more feedback, and more revenue. Want to learn more? Visit ovationup.com.
Hey, Joey Ngoy.
Joey Ngoy. Today, joining us is Joey Ngoy. Joey he's a restaurant owner. He's the chief eating officer at TFN Media Group. He is an all-around baller. I met Joey at a trade show. Just super impressive guy. And so when the fit hit the shan, as they say, I wanted to get on with Joey and say, Joey, what are you seeing out there? What can restaurant owners do? To talk to us.
Yeah, we're like right now we're like in the midst of it. I mean, every business is hurting right now. I think everyone has to kind of come together. And I think we have to act fast, because I mean, majority of our clients are in the hospitality industry, whether hotel or restaurant. We're based in LA, right? So, but I mean, we have clients in other cities and states, but and they're multi-chains or franchises, etc. But for the most part, every business is hurting right now because no one's going out, social distancing, etc. So we have to think creatively. How could we still drive in revenue and business for our clients, or what could we do for them? Because obviously, in LA, dine-in is restricted. They allow right now contactless or whatever, contact-free delivery, phone-in pickup. So, how do we go and promote that? So, right now I'd have to say, for any restaurant owners out there, business owners, call your Uber Eats or all of those platforms, GrubHub. I mean, that whole list. And of online delivery platforms, and just get on there, because we don't know. I mean, they're saying 2-3 weeks from now, you'll be able to open again. We don't know how long this sheltering in place and social distancing is gonna last for. I mean, if we look at the stats, and I mean, I try to avoid like all the news of all this bad news happening all the time, but we have to stay in tune. And if you look at the trend, I mean, this is gonna go on for several weeks. So we have to face the reality, and I'm telling all our clients, even restaurant owners who are just seeking advice from me, get on all the delivery platforms, take phone orders, practice all the like sanitizing and cleanly practices, so people feel confident and safe to order from you. And then even for pickup, do curbside pickup. And a lot of our restaurants, I think I understand, because as a business restaurant owner, as well, there's the operations and the staffing, and everyone wants to keep their jobs open and let their staff keep working, but the operational expense is just too hard for some restaurants to bear, so they're closing. The ones that are open and are trying, we can see that they're starting an influx of orders. Definitely online, and then if not, it would be phone orders that are coming in rapidly, more so than previous weeks, obviously. So yeah, I would have to say, get online.
So how hard is so right now, calling up like GrubHub, how hard is it to like for a restaurant to get on GrubHub? I mean, do you feel like there's a big backlog? If someone hasn't done it yet, are they kind of like screwed, or what do you think?
I'll have to say, I have to give this to all the platforms right now, because I deal with a lot of the executives, and I deal directly with the delivery companies. I also help all these restaurants get set up. What's happening now is they're actually being very, I want to say aggressive. It's more proactive and actually lending a helping hand, where a lot of these delivery platforms are actually reaching out before restaurants reach out to them. I think they're even doubling up on their efforts to reach out to any restaurants that aren't online yet, because this is their time to get them on their platform. But at the same time, the nice gesture is that they'll set you up quickly, and they're offering like commission-free transactions which is, they usually take 20, 30, whatever percent. And right now they're not taking any commission. I think
Or
I just saw something from.
There's like commission deferred, right? Payment deferred.
Yeah, or commission deferred, or actually, I just saw some messages. I'm not going to look through it right now, but maybe minimal commissions to no commissions, and then also people are offering. I think for restaurant, going back to the restaurant owners real quick, letting people know that maybe there's like a free delivery code or something, free delivery. And I think some of the platforms are offering some kind of incentive on free delivery, or if you order a certain amount, it's a free delivery, etc. So people are getting creative with it just to like get that ticket, and stay alive and stay open. So, but yeah, I think going back to the original question, I think it's still efficient, actually even more efficient right now to get set up. People think that everyone's trying to get online, but I mean, that's what these platforms are here for. They're here to help restaurants get more orders, find new customers, get discovered. And I think that's what's happening right now. So, which is great on that end. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you doing right now to help out? You're doing something really cool. And we want to jump on board and help you out, help you promote that, and help get restaurants on it. But you want to tell us what you're doing?
Yeah. So I mean, I was just sitting around over the weekend, and just thinking like, because as every day I've been following this COVID thing for like days and days and weeks, and then I started to realize like, at first I wasn't so worried. Everyone's worried right now, and then I was like, okay, how could I help these restaurants that are starting to slowly lose business? I was seeing the trend, less customers coming in because of social distancing, and then figuring out like, okay, all of our current marketing strategies, they're effective, most of them, but like they're irrelevant now that most of them, because everything's going to go online and no one's going to be able to walk in. So I was like, hey, we got to figure out now that people can't dine in, and it's going to start to happen nationwide. As the coronavirus spreads, we can't prevent that, like the spread. We can slow it down, but we're not going to be able to prevent the virus from spreading. So I decided to go on Google. I was researching, and I realized like, hey, what if I just took some of our clients and restaurants and local businesses here that we could support, and just like start promoting, even through ads or whatever, that paid media, whatever that was, to start promoting our restaurants, that they have delivery, or what method of purchase they have right now, whether it's curbside pickup, phone orders, etc. So we went ahead and created a live map. It started out just here in LA, but now it's expanded out to San Francisco. We're about to load up Portland, Texas, Florida, multiple places that people like still have restaurants are operating, and all we need is the restaurant info, the street address, then the logo, a photo, special hours, and then any method of purchase, and we're just placing it on our map. It's free. We have almost 130, 40 restaurants right now. We have about 200 in a backlog that we're about to input. But I think by tonight, we're going to have over 400 restaurants on there. So what you could do, it's either on mobile or desktop. You click on this Google map. It's the link, and then it'll tell you how you could order from the restaurant. And we're starting to get a bunch of views. We're almost at 800 something views. We actually launched this officially yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
So
love that, Joey. I think that super cool, and we want to do what we can to help support that. I think it's a really awesome idea, because obviously it's like it's hard to know, right? Who is still open? Who's still doing what? How do I order, right? Is it online? Can I call?
Yeah.
And so, if I'm looking for example, tonight I'm looking for dinner, and I know that someone texted me saying, hey, we're still open, and we're doing a family dinner package, curbside pickup, right? That's where I'm planning on going tonight. So those are the types of things that are really essential, and getting the information out, like where can I eat, is awesome. So super cool. What else would you say that restaurant owners or franchise operators, marketers, what could they be doing nowadays? So you got a few recommendations in there. What else?
Right now, I think communication.
Aside from
Yeah. Aside from sanitizing, wearing a mask, I think just right now the key is transparency. this doesn't even apply to, I guess, restaurants. I think everybody in the service industry right now, it's so key because of the news being put out. Be transparent about how you're operating. Be honest. Help out and stay. I think communication is key right now. You know, if other marketing firms or if you're a service business, get in touch with your client. You know, see how you can help them. You know, out of good faith and honesty and just trying to help one another, because we have to do this together. I mean, and you can read about it. I mean, and we know ourselves. You know, if we're all self quarantined right now, what about the ones? I even consider the ones right now in the restaurant being in the front lines because they're out there being exposed.
Yeah.
Right. Even with their masks and everything, they're there just to make their paychecks. These workers for these restaurants. So do what you can to support right now. Like go online, order food, or do a call and pick up. You know, everyone's crazy about groceries right now. Another thing for I mean, we can go one by one, but restaurants, if they're planning to close, and I know because as a restaurant owner, you're gonna have excess groceries and supplies. Go ahead and make. I read about something recently, and I heard yesterday that people are taking their supplies and kind of like treating the restaurant like it's a grocery store. You know, they're selling off their supplies because it's gonna go to waste. You know, either give it to your staff as a care package. This is for restaurant owners, right? Or yeah, I mean, sign up for all the online deliveries, like I said. If you're open right now for delivery and pickup, make sure that everyone is, you know, wearing their gloves, wearing their masks, you know, because what I noticed, because I have a lot of friends in Asia that already went through this before what we're going through right now. I think in the U.S. people aren't taking it as seriously as it is because they just feel like, oh, I don't have it yet, I don't feel anything, this and that. But I've seen what happened in China. I had partners and friends in China going through quarantine. It's just gonna get a lot worse. You know, we just have to stay positive and then pass that positive energy to everybody else and let everybody know that everything's gonna be okay. Because this is just a temporary situation, really crazy, you know, world changing, life changing, but we have to evolve and adapt, you know, because there's gotta, once this is all said and done, people are gonna want to go out. You know, you want to stay in business, you don't want to close everything, and then when you're ready to open it, you don't even have the funding or something to open. You got to try as hard as possible. Stay transparent, stay honest, help one another out, and then yeah.
Dude, I love that. So call delivery, get on there, do phone and curbside, get yourself on the map. We'll put that in the link.
Live map.
Yep. Make sure that you're open with your communications, especially with like health and sanitation that you're doing, and then sell or give away your food and supplies. You know, because I think that's if you're going to be closing. Then dude, that food's gonna go bad. Like, don't let it go to waste. Yeah, and I love that.
Yeah, and also, you know, I think anybody who has a social, even if you're non-social, get on social now because everyone's on their phone, everyone's checking they're on their desktops, everybody's working at home. People are, even for me, I'm working for 5-6 hours. I get hungry. I'm tired of my home food. While you're still open, I might order something. You know, this is for restaurants, just anybody. So just get out there, keep blasting on social media. Don't think social media is just going to end because your restaurant is over. You know, I think more so than before, like now is the time to be on social, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, even do some TikToks, start dancing, you know, do something to get more customers in, you know, just don't give up. I think that the one thing that I'm seeing people are starting to give, like, people are, I mean, we already read this on the internet, but people are treating like the zombie apocalypse, right? Yeah. People are like hoarding this and that, but it's not over. It's temporary. So, you know, I think that's the truth. I think this is the time that it challenges you as a business owner and entrepreneur because people are starting to, you know, get depressed and feel negative about everything. But yeah, just see it as just another curveball, a crazy curveball, but you know, we'll get past that and just figure out ways to adapt, right? Just get creative there. So get online, post on social as much as possible, share whatever information you have. I think even doing live videos, what I notice a lot of restaurants doing now, the owners getting on camera talking about what they're doing for sanitation and how they're still open and they depend and they appreciate. Thank your customers.
Yeah.
Send a thank you to all the customers who have supported and are still supporting right now. Offer gift cards for pre-purchases. You buy a gift card now, support and help keep us alive, and maybe give a discount for, like, if they're going to spend 25, buy a gift card for 20, but it's $25 value. Come back when we're open again, and you're kind of like advancing you're pre-buying a fried chicken sandwich. You're still going to get it, but you're helping the business out, So business owners start offering gift cards, something like that. Yeah.
Dude, love that, man. Joey, we'll have you back on here because I know you have got just months of straight content that you can give, and so I really appreciate it. These are six good things. Let's get this up, get this out, share it, and get the good word around. So thanks, Joey. Appreciate all you.
Yeah. Okay. Don't touch your face too. Okay.
Yeah.